Okay, I am back with more Farming Simulator, and I forgot what I was doing. Um, why is my tractor cleared out? What was I doing? Oh, I remember. I had that trying to get my truck unstuck from taking that wrong turn. So we'll get this back and then get back to harvesting. Maybe I will hook this onto my seeder, because that's what I'm going to need to do with it next, I think. But no, belling's what I got to do next. So we'll aim for that. And uh, and my mic don't seem to want to pick up my voice. Okay, there we go. Just had my headset in a bad position. Okay, I'm going to leave that there and go to my harvester. Put the pipe in. And get back to... I don't think I have a baler. And there is supposed to be a place to store straw and silage and all that. But I'm not really sure where it is on this map. But if I go into the menus, it does show I have storage for it. I just don't know where to put it. And I have started my own free play campaign on this map to try and learn more about the layout so that incidents like what happened last time don't happen again. I make no promises though, because I'm bound to screw up again. And I bet you it's more entertaining for you guys to see it when it happens. Okay, I think I want to straighten this curve out, because it is kind of bugging me. But it is what it is. I am gonna speed up the time where I don't got crop weathering on. So that when I get to planting, it will be in daylight instead of in the dark. Oh, but before I do that, I was gonna check how much loan I got left. 250,000. I'm gonna pay that down and leave myself, we'll do 69,000 left. That's why I was going slow, is so I could get my harvest done before, hopefully before the day ticked through, to save me money on interest. But given what time it is and how long it takes me to do the harvest, I bet you I'm not done before because my video at 1 times speed should take me right into the new day. And I'm not sure I'm going to quite finish in that time. So, we'll see how that goes. And when I get done with the harvest, I will probably take out more loan just so I can get myself either a forage harvester or a baler and a bell trailer. So that I can have that off while I'm lining up. But yeah, so I can get the straw up, and that is extra income. Depending on what I get from the harvest, I might just lease that equipment to do this harvest, and then worry about that for the next one. But we'll see how things go. And I'm almost full again. But I would really like to build up some storage on the stuff. Oh, I don't got a tractor with a front loader. So my bell trailer's going to have to... Okay, hang on. So my bell trailer's going to have to be an auto loader, or I will need to get another tractor with a front loader, or see if the one I got will do a front loader. And that'll just wait there, so get back in the harvester so when I empty it, I'm ready to go. And normally in my own playthroughs, I just have my worker do it and I pull up next to and unload it, but for my videos on this, I want to get away from the worker dependency and do all the work myself. Oh, I think I need to buy seeds and stuff. So, that. That might be a fun little endeavor. I might have to increase that loan when I go to seed. We'll find out. I wonder if I could have made that corner while harvesting. I do also want to get to doing silage, because that is quite profitable. So I think the next field I buy is going to be a grass field, so that I can start doing that. Why did I miss that one section? Okay, so I should have got a dump bed trailer. Maybe I'll just get a small one to pull behind the tractor. Because I do got the seed and fertilizer storage units, and that will make it easier to do that. Or they got I think they're called auger trailers that are meant for refilling. And get me a small tractor and one of those, and do the front loader on the small tractor. Although, for the volumes of silage I'm going to get, I'm going to want a front loader with the bucket for moving that, because it took me like an hour to empty my silage pit and I didn't even have it close to full. And when I go into buying stuff, you'll notice I got a lot of extra stuff. I do play with mods. At this point, I figure anybody who's watching me has seen plenty of videos where people are just using the vanilla stuff. And I don't think my mods are too imbalanced. And they make the game a whole lot easier for me. Or when I downloaded them, I thought it would, but some of them, that don't seem to be the case. Like I thought I could use the bulldozer to push big piles of stuff, but it would be more useful with compacting silage than pretty much anything else I can use it for. So since this has a silage bunker, if I decide to start using that, then that will be what I do there. And I honestly think my plan for that is going to be, since I'm doing the cows, my silage bunker will be my primary go-to for feeding the cows. And when it starts getting empty, I will save a few wrapped bells to I'll save a few wrapped bells to use in case I run out. Since the silage bunkers on this map take 2 days, I guess I'll just make sure my cows have plenty of TMR before I go to start making more silage. And I do not have the DLC that changes to where you need all the food, so I've watched videos that say which one it is, but I don't remember. I just got the base game, so, and the free DLCs that were available when I got it. Although I'm thinking next month, or in the next couple of months, I should have my taxes back. And would you guys rather see me continue with this or shift to FS22 and end this series having not got very far? I do plan to get FS22 anyways. And if I don't get feedback in the comments, what my plan will be, I think, is I will do a bi-weekly schedule where 1 week I upload FS22 and 1 week I upload this playthrough until I am happy and content with this playthrough, and I will terminate this and at that point and see where we go. If I do get notes in the comments saying to do something different, then I will go with the most popular option. But I haven't got any comments in this series, so I don't know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what you guys want to see with this playthrough. So, if you're watching and you have an opinion on that stuff, leave it down in the comments. And unless the options are completely inverted to my own personal goals and I can accomplish both, I'll go for it. But about the only things I can foresee about your wants being contrary to mine will be either the timing in which I do it or people giving me advice that will have me bound to fail. Which, by the way, I am not going to intentionally fail at the game. So, anyone who wants to see that happen, you're looking at the wrong channel. That being said, my mistakes may cause me problems that will cause me to fail. But I don't foresee that happening because this is a fairly easy game. So, it seems to me like you either got to make huge mistakes that are the kind I don't foresee myself making, or you have to be trying to fail. If I'm wrong, feel free to give me examples of what you know people to have done to fail at this game. Because worst case scenario I see is you sell everything off, work on contracts until you make money to rebuild your farm. I don't see that you can, maybe with getting loans for landscaping, because my attempts to try at that in my first save game rendered terrain issues that I thought it was far easier to just start the game over than try and fix them, because the more I tried to fix it, the more I screwed up. So I will give landscaping is a good way to mess yourself up if you're not good with them controls. And if I were to do that right now in this game, I don't think I'd be able to recover. But I've learned my lesson and I don't play with landscaping. That is beyond my level. But I like this map because for the most part it is fairly level. Or at least as far as I can tell. So landscaping won't be something I'm going to play with anyways. So, although I do get some good photo-worthy conundrums I get myself into, as you can see from, well, my even-numbered videos. No, it was my first video and my last video. So, I can see me making more mistakes that really mess things up for me. I am a player of many games, master of almost none. In fact, I'd have to say probably the only games I would consider myself a master of are either the games that are designed for people way younger than me, like on the original Nintendo, I've got a toddler game that my dad got for me when I was a toddler, and I've pretty well mastered that game. It's just been years since I've played it, so I'd have to relearn the controls. But that isn't really an achievement because I think any real gamer, after like 5 minutes of play, long enough to learn all the controls, could deem themselves a master of games like that. So, but any game that is designed to entertain people of the player's age group or higher, that I fall into their target age group for it to entertain, I don't have mastery of. Only the games that are designed for people much younger than me to master. Heck, I think if I got my little girl to play that original Nintendo game, she'd probably have it mastered in about 20 minutes. If I could get her interested enough in it to actually try to master it. Last time I tried to have her play it, she had absolutely no interest and walked away. I don't think she's going to be much of a gamer. But that's okay. I will support her in whatever she wants to do, so long as it isn't the sort of stuff that is going to ruin her life. If she wants to game, she can game. If she wants to be into sports, she can be into sports. Hunting, fishing, all of that stuff. Whatever makes her happy without getting her into all sorts of trouble. Just hopefully we got stuff in common so that we enjoy doing stuff together. So far, there's plenty of stuff we enjoy doing together. When I've got the energy to keep up with her, that is. But, okay, I am waiting in this truck because where I got full, if I leave the truck here, it's going to give me problems getting to my next cut. So, I'm going to wait until, yeah, right there, and then just move this up out of the way. Right there should be good. Pipe in, harvester on. Hey, I bet you that's exactly why I missed that section before. Yep, didn't have the harvester down when I started moving. Okay, one mystery solved. And I do want to, probably when I get about 200,000 in the bank, well, I'm going to move it slowly. I'm going to slowly get the equipment to do the cows, and then when I got all the equipment to do the cows, except of course maybe the transport trailer, because that's the least important thing, I will work on getting cows started. And I'm going to do cows first, simply because the farm I started with came with the cow pastures. And when I expand to get the other animals, that's when I'm going to start doing them. So, okay, so I'm going to, so that's my plan there with the animals, is do them as I unlock their pastures. Now with the cows, I do need a liquid transport trailer, and one of them's a modded one I got. The one I'm looking to get is a modded one I got that hooks up behind the semi so that I can do massive transports for it. Wait till the capacity's fairly full and then just empty it all at once. But I'm a ways off from starting on the cows because I do need a grass field, a mower, a TMR mixer, and that sort of stuff. But and I do know FS22 from the videos I've watched does have the seasons mode on, setting at base, and I don't know if I'm gonna play with that. If it's an option I can shut off, because no, if it's a default option, I'll play with it and adapt my playstyle. The reason I didn't want to do that is because of the harvest cycles. Maybe I will download Seasons and start a new map for free play to see how it works. And I do know I normally just run the same crops on the field over and over, and that is not really a smart idea in FS22 because they got the crop rotation cycles according to the videos I've been watching, and it reduces your yield to run the same crop over and over. So I will have to play with that. But with FS22, unlike FS19, a lot of my learning about the differences between the two games will be on camera. Because unless I get a feedback saying to finish this series before I start switching to FS22, I'm going to want to get that started. And play into that. So one of my first few times playing will probably be starting my video on it. And I will, unless I get a good feedback on mods to try. Well, no, early on I won't play mods. because that is just the way I like to do things, experience the game without mods before I really start modding it. In most of the games I play, you've missed out on the without mods section of my playing it, because I wasn't doing YouTube when I was experiencing it without mods. So, yeah, I am not going to get crops sold before loan payment comes out. I could knock myself down a whole lot more and minimize that and then just take more loan out to get me through while my crop grows. But I'm gonna just play it as is. It'll cost me extra in the long run, but it's a more true to life way of doing it. But we'll see how much my interest payment is about the time I wrap up this video. And if you want to, and I know a lot of people with their farming sim just speed through the harvesting and do cutting and pasting. If you want to, if I was doing tutorials on how to do stuff, which I don't think I'm qualified to do, I might do that and cut and paste the important parts of the training videos on it. But I'm not really qualified to be doing tutorial videos. I don't think anyways. So I like the gameplay to just show everything. So instead of just the highlights, so I know exactly what I'm getting into in the game. And other people, I know different people have different opinions of it than I do, but I'm gonna do my channel, my videos in the way I want to see them. And because one thing I've heard over and over and over, if you won't watch your own videos, probably nobody else will either. So, I'm going to do them the way I'd like to see other people do them. And if I'm the only one that wants to see them that way, then at least I'm having fun doing it. But for other people like me, you'll finally get those videos you're looking for. Because most of the ones I've found that don't do cutting and pasting are the live stream videos. And they've just recorded their live stream and then posted it to YouTube. So, and that isn't even all of them, because some of them just take highlights from they got a 2-hour live stream that they cut into a half an hour video. Most of the ones I watch are they just copy the live stream straight across. But to each their own, you know? Most people just want to see the highlights. So, I see no fault at all in somebody taking just the parts that the bulk of their audience wants to see. In fact, that is a smarter way to do it. Because I must agree it is kind of a waste of time to make the videos you don't think anybody's going to watch. Unless you're doing it surely for your own enjoyment. But at the same time, early on in a channel's life, it is posting what you think people want to watch and hoping the people that want to watch it are the ones that find you. So, for those aspiring to do YouTube, don't think you're doing it wrong just because nobody's watching you. Because it isn't about... There's a good deal of luck into making your channel big. Not only do you got to make the right content that people want to watch, but the people who want to watch your content have to find it. And the smaller your channel is, the harder it is to get to your audience. Because there's so much on YouTube that just, you're not going to find it all. Unless you're specifically looking for it. But if there's nobody to suggest you that way, if nobody knows it's there, there's nobody to suggest you that way. So the big channels like PewDiePie, everybody knows about them, so everybody knows to look, everybody can find them. Smaller channels, it is simply chance that people come across you. Like, I've got my channel. I found another channel, started about the same time as me. He is actually subscribed. I actually found him when he commented to me. He started about the same time as me. His content's just as good as mine, I think. So, but I get more views simply because people found me. And that channel is QMC80D. He does SnowRunner videos. And he's much better at the game than I am. And his video quality I enjoy. But when I discovered him and was looking at his videos, he's getting much less views than me, because my only guess is I'm lucky enough that the algorithm showed me to more people that'd click on my content. Comparatively, I don't see why my channel's doing better than his, except my wider variety of content. And if you're watching this video, I know you watch my SnowRunner videos. Honestly, that is my opinion. The only thing I can think why I'm getting more views is I've got a wider variety of content to bring a wider variety of to get my content spread out on a wider market. However, that being said, it makes me less specialized in the content I do. So, I'm nowhere near as good at SnowRunner, but and I ain't gonna have as much video build-up, content build-up in that same game. So, my following's gonna be a broader following, so more people can find me. But again, I'm fairly new at this. My guesses are coming off of different tips and hints I found all over from online, or talking to people who have been doing it more than me. But Now, I will say, being a more specialized channel, once it gets going, the following will be stronger. Because where I'm doing the wide array, if I stop one game, I'm going to lose a lot of people who are following me for that game. Whereas where he's only doing the one game, the people who follow him are following him for that game, and when he shifts over to other similar games, there's a greater chance that the following his whole following will follow him into his new conquests. But my games are all, well, the one thing in common with all my games is that there is a driving element. However, with the wide variety of driving games on the market right now, I'm not sure that's enough to keep my followings. But then again, that is advice about getting and keeping followings from somebody still trying to figure that out themselves. So who knows how accurate I am with that. Oh, I didn't have all my lights on that. But that's about gonna do it for this video. If you watched this far, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss my new content, ring that bell notification, and leave comments about your thoughts and any tips, because they really help me out, and I will be glad to hear whatever tips you got. And maybe it'll make a difference on how good I do. And thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next video. I'll just finish this row and catch you on the next one.